Welcome back to Coding Casually, and in this video we would be using Python dictionaries to make a program. I was approached by many people who wanted to check how you can leverage dictionaries to make a program, and of course this is a very vital concept in Python. So today I have made a program through which you would be able to understand what exactly you can do with dictionaries in Python. So of course you are able to see that I've made a program in which you add students or remove students, update their definitions or pull their details of the students as well. So like this, if I would say one, and I can add a student called Lakshay, and then I can give Lakshay a detail as well. So what I can do is I can write press 3 and it would ask me the name of the student that I wish to add the details for, and I can write Lakshay, and he is a student. And if you would want to pull the information out, you can write Lakshya back again, and you would see that it gives you the word student. So this is how you can. This is a very basic program that I've conjured using Python dictionaries. So now let's check how do we make it. So we are back again on my system. This is Visual Studio Code, and I have already made a file called dict_program underscore exec. So what we would be doing is we would be defining a dictionary. It's very easy to define a dictionary in Python. What you need to do is you can write name of students, and ta-da, this is how you create a dictionary. Right, so in order to check whether it's a dictionary or not, what you can do is you can write type and then bracket open and close. And then what you can do is you can simply copy this and paste it over here and press an F5, and you will see that this is indeed a dictionary. Right, so as you can see that this is a dictionary. What now you can do is you can add stuff in it, you can remove stuff in it, you can update the items, you can pull the items as well. So in order to do that, rather we can go with the option of adding function to it to do the same. So before that, what we can do is let's see how it actually works. So if I add something here on Lakshay and then add student here and then say Pankaj and say that he's a teacher, then now what can happen here is, so the moment this is written, I can press F5 and you'll see that it gives me an error. You know why? Because this has to be with the colon. And if I write and do a press enter, it works well. And now instead of this, I can remove this one and write similar stuff but with colons and write Pankaj here. And you would see that it gives me the answer of teacher. So now, in order to make an application altogether, or basically a program altogether, what you can do is you can create uh, functions to add, remove stuff from the dictionary that you have already defined, or you can go with classes as well. But I would make it quite simple, so I would not be using classes to solve this. I'll be using functions to solve this. So what we can do is we can write define add student, and then we can close this, and then what we can do is we can copy this, paste this, and then write update. So what we need to do an update on, what we can do is either you use the update statement, or there's another way to do it, but let's do it like this. What we need to update the name of student, and you can copy it here and then paste it over here. And then what you can do is, of course, we would be defining a student only always. So this will be student. So the moment I write the name of a person, he will be added as a student here. I hope that was not a problem. Let's do one more thing. Let's open this thing up and close it up as well. So now, name of the student will be added in the name of students dictionary. Okay, similarly, what we will do is we will copy this, paste and paste. Now we have four functions already. We will do remove student, and we will do update statement as well. So we'll do update, or rather define item, and then we will do pull details. I hope this is not an issue. So in order to remove, we would do pop, and pop will remove uh, the, the name of the student that you would be pushing in. And then what you can do is you can also write a define item. So in order to define an item, update would not work. What would work is you can push in a column and then here, and then you can remove all this stuff out, and then you can do a equals to sign. So in order to define an item, you would need two things. The first one is the item that you wish to define, and the other thing is definition of item. I'm not using camel casing, so this is not the video on camel casing, so that is why I'm not using it. And now what you need to do is you need to pull the details out as well. So what you can do is you can write print and then use the name of the dictionary that we will try and pull the details out, and then name of the student. And this is how the dictionary will work. So it will update the name of the student for sure. It will also update, it will also remove student. It will define item. It will pull the details for you as well. Right, so let's make the while function. So while input is not equals to exit, it would keep asking this thing. So this is a loop that I would be creating, and I would be writing print statements and press 1 for adding student, and then copy paste, 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 and then we would be writing 2, would be writing 3, would be writing 4, removing, updating, and pull the details out for the student. Okay, so this is how the print statement would work. Now we need user input, so we'll write user input, and then we will write input. So input would ask us the question, so we would be writing please choose an option. So whenever you pull out the information using input, so you need to define, or rather explicitly convert it into the desired data type. So what you can do is like this, you can explicitly change it to an integer because that is important. Right. Now what we need to do is we need to write a lot of ifs. So if copy and paste equals to 1, then something. Right. So we will copy this statement and then paste, paste, paste. Just because we would be defining a lot of elifs and we would be going with else here, you have successfully defined all the ifs here. So now we will define this one. So we will check, or rather get another details, and then we would write an input. So we are expecting everything in input only, because from the user, and so that would of course be in a string format. So we would be writing enter the name of the student that you wish to add, and then I would be giving this one as well, through which the input goes into the second line. And now we can call the functions that we have defined. So this is add student, and what it needs a parameter. So we would copy this, come here, paste, come here, paste. Remove this, and remove this. Pull details, we'll write pull details, give it an indent, and then the details that we have asked. So this also needs to go here, and then what you have done is you have defined functions through which we'll be able to add, remove stuff. So remove define item will be needing two items as I said, so details and definition. Okay, so just because we would need two things, so we will copy this one, there's this one, and then would be taking it back and give it another one. Definition here, enter the name of the student that you wish to, enter the definition that for the student. Basically an update statement without the database. Okay, so I believe this is done. Let's see how it works. We'll clear out the console here and let's see what we get. And it says adding, removing, updating, and forth. Let's go with one. I'll add Ram as a student and then we'll update the definition for him. What we need to do is Ram, and then it did not. It gave me the option which is student altogether. So let's see what happened wrong. I'm sure there is something that we have did done differently. Okay, so always it's one only. So let's go with three, and let's go with uh, so one, two, three. I did not choose that option. So okay, no problem. And let's go back again, and let's restart the system and do this one. We'll add press one, we'll do RAM, and then press C. Okay, we'll choose press tick. Alright, so it gives me the definition as well. So let me push in and give teacher and then press 4 and then press 5 and it gives me teacher here, right? So I know, of course, we are expecting students, so why would you write student? It's just I'm giving you an update statement using this one. So this is just a program that we have made. Of course, this is a very basic one. You would have to make changes in the way that you wish to uh, make this program work for you. But overall, this is how the dictionaries work in Python. So remember one thing when defining dictionaries, you have to make sure that those are the keys are basically distinct. So when I say keys, that I what I meant is, so this is like weapon and it could be swords, but you cannot have another weapon in this dictionary. So either you declare a dictionary which is a type of a type which it would be carrying, so you cannot have two weapon or three weapon or four weapon. So it has to have distinct values, but what it can do is it can carry list along with it. So you can write cannon, you can write guns, that would work. But another weapon cannot be there as a key. So this is how you define dictionaries, and this is a basic program that I've conjured. I would want you to make a different program altogether apart from this one, and please comment on this video to tell me what program did you make. If there is any ambiguity, you can of course post a comment, and I'll be making the video on it. Thank you. Please share the video and also do subscribe. Thank you.